Good morning. Good morning. All right. Hearing two voices. Let me see. I need these off. There we go. Oh, yes, that's right. Monitoring. Okay. We're jumping straight up in there. Market open. 9:30. Get a little music too. Here. Oh, no, wrong one. Out of this one. Google account. This is kind of an anomaly. This goes green. I may look to take this to the upside. On the 1 minute. Sorry, there's not going to be music this morning. We're gonna wait until things cool down a little bit. Maybe I'll squeeze it out this last second, but also trading on my Rhythmic account as well. Yeah, we should have went long there. Still looking to take a long here. See if we get this. Where we at? Pick up a little bit. Like to take one more down. There we go. We get this one. I've been seeing these little inflections. We could get stopped out, no problem. Yeah. That might have just. Okay, that's fine. All right. So this was a little inflection here. It's a 2-to-1 setup, so I still win about 60% of the time on these, but I'm not. Yeah, it should be pretty solid. Nonetheless, we took a little hit there. That's okay. Let's see here, some more things. All right. See, off of our 1 minute, we have this break. Let's see what happens here. We get hit for a tiny 20 points there. Probably set these, but our market high and low needs to be in place. 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to take this candle short on the 1 minute. All right, let's see here. Tiny break 2 on the 1 minute. If we chop between these two ranges, for example, if I'm going to take a hit on these two, we're going to be looking to see it kind of break out of this range here, or play like the extremes of these ranges. Let's see. This is a huge pre-market range here, and then we have our pre-market high here, and there we go. All right, so try to break pre-market high. Didn't break pre-market high. We have a lot of room to the downside, but I wouldn't be surprised if we take something out one way or another. But yeah, I'm gonna cut my mic and do a little bit of typing for you guys this morning, and that's that. Let's see here. All right, 5 minute, no trades yet. Bounce off the extreme. So reason why I'm taking this is a 2-bar break here. 1, 2. We have a lot of range here. I mean, there are these buyers here, right? So this is a player pre-market. As you can see, we bounced off this level. And then we also have, we haven't really identified some sellers yet, but we do have about this range here where sellers are going to be looking at, which they don't seem as strong. Because if we look, there was strong buying here, the selling kind of got taken, right? And then there's also a little bit of some strong selling, but we're about to see how much it's going to get checked out right here. So, but in the meantime, give me 1 second here. Hold on 1 second. All right, good morning, Tracy. All right, let's see if we get this little, see if it'll break this area. But here are your mornings players basically. This one's not as strong. This would be player one down here. Again, when I speak in terms of players, I am actually this could be an accumulative or multiple different people, multiple different reasons. But this is an area of interest. But we'll refer to them as a player. So player one here. And we also got our pivot high here. Is that pre-market? Oh. All right. All right, I'm gonna kick on some music or try to at least.
California.
Should be no ads here. Oh, it's because it's logged in with my other one. There we go. Thank you. There we go. We'll leave it about right there. Let me know if that's too loud. All right, we have put in a new low here. Very steep. And let's see here. We also got a couple little ranges here. It's a level right here. Again, this is where these buyers are, right? You know where these buyers are here. So they're going to be looking to reinforce this position. The reason why we took the setup, because we take trend breaks. That's what we do. Boom. Trend break here. Should be looking for another leg down. But with the strong buyers, right, this is going to be the level if they're going to be reinforcing this position. Then we're going to be looking to go up. But that's totally okay, because eventually we're going to catch a little bit of the move, or our price action is going to tell us to get in. So we're going to find out either way. So what's happening is we had that buying up here. Didn't want to break the pre-market high, which is this yellow line. You can't really see it behind that white line, but maybe I'll move it right below so you guys can see it. There you go. And yeah. Ooh. There we go. So let me see here. Not quite a trap, but it's a bit of a short trap off the pre-market context. So it's close. Could be a little bit of a trap here. So because of this right here, I know that's exactly kind of where we entered. But this white line tried to break, tested, tried to come lower, and came back up. So there are some shorts trapped in this area here, but that's okay. We're still going to stay in our context of our trend break. This isn't a super clean pattern. I may not even take this pattern on the 5-minute, but it is a possibility that we head up off of this. Still stay in my short though. Let's see here. Yeah, so pre-market highs would be the target if that was a clean cut. But we're gonna see what happens here. Just one loss this morning, 20 points. See if it needs buying interest above these levels. No buyers are willing to take it above here yet. So I might put that. So every time it's kind of gotten up here, it's gotten absorbed, or either there hasn't been buying interest, or there's just someone really selling into this. So now you're seeing, are these buyers going to be outweighing this position here? Because if we cut through here, then we can start to see a move to the upside. Again, we want to see it with volume, which the volume's kicking up. So this could be that move right now. I maybe should have taken that trap on the Rhythmic just to do it. All right, so here's where our strong buyers finished. Can we get above here? We need this with volume, running into the trend. Still in my short though. Short's still not invalid yet. Um, 1 minute definitely is a little bit more likely to run into some chop. If we're chopping around on the 1 minute in the morning, this could be a little tricky, right? Catching a trend right off the morning. We did hit this trend break, so we're looking for a second leg. We still have these sellers here, right, between these two ranges. I did mark them up here because they sold from here, here, here. But we're gonna see. We're moving our trend a little bit too. Kind of pushing up. All right, let's see if we can get the move now. A lot of volume here. Probably buyers getting absorbed, some selling stepping in, but it doesn't mean that this is gonna reverse. They just need to be buying interest above here, which will move it up to the actual sellers here, and we'll see if we actually get a stop. No buy signals yet for me besides that trap, but it wasn't clean enough for me to take it, even if we weren't in a trade. I may have taken it on Rhythmic though, I don't know. I might just trap trade the Rhythmic. On the stream. All right. This is the Express account, by the way. I funded this one last night. And we're going to be looking to take the trade on the Rhythmic as well, the Fast Track accounts. remove this. For sake of context, you guys see my stops. Keep it a little cleaner. We don't need this EMA, mind you. Let's check our, oh no, that's a bummer. Got rid of my commodities. I hate when that happens. That's so frustrating. Alright, starting to break this trend a little bit. This could be the move. We'll see. Can buyers do it? So if you look at the sell candle, right? Volume coming into it a little bit lower, right? Doesn't mean that it's not going to go up. It just means we want to see this volume to be up here because there is a big absorber up here. And then we still have to get above this level as well before this trade is considered dead. And when I'm saying we, I'm saying me and my strategy and the market itself. Collective. Now let me go put these need to be commodities. I don't know why they're not on commodities, so let's see here. Put these real quick. We're gonna do Heikinashis for these. I have a tiny little setup that I did for Heikinashis. I don't like the red. I don't like red. Red is a little aggro for me. Alright. Heikinashis, nothing's changed as far as the setup here. Still looking great. But entry would have been right here. And entry would have been right here. The long. So let's see what happens here. Alright, so came up to where those sellers were before, and look what happened. See how they kind of just sold right into that, right? So buyers are having a hard time getting above this level. Now, is this player still going to be active here? Is he still going to, or when I say he, it could be collective of people. Are they going to reinforce this area too? Because if they scoop it up and sellers can't get below this level, this is going to give confidence, right, to the buyers to go to the upside. And this is that level, that pre-level here. So we're going to see if this level's still intact. This would be almost like a where are we at here? There you go. All right, let's see. So now we're starting to crack. Let's see if we can get below these lows now. Still buyers are here. They're in this whole zone. Aggregately, they're here. So if we crack below here, we should see a tag out. And we may have to take another short. Which I don't know if I'm gonna, we'll see. We'll see what happens. On the 5 minute, I'm definitely gonna take a short, but I think that's the biggest candle of the day, so. I'm gonna be off mic for a little bit. I'll be doing a couple things at home, but I will be writing down some notes on the chart so you guys be able to see them and monitor yourself. Give me a second. All right, so we're gonna move down here. Very tempting not to just take it. We'll be going short though right here again if this closes red, which it looks like it will.
Order filled.
Added another. Going to take a tight stop here, 53, 56. Oops, we do not want that though. Where does this go? We'll take that there. We'll take that. All right, we'll take both of them. All right, so reason why I didn't want that is because I wanted this short to be a little bit longer. I pretty much got it, I guess. So we got those two shorts. That ended up working out. So there we go there. Needed the strong sellers. They came in. Now we're going to see if we get a little bit of a continuation down here. Again, our pre-market low is still down here. So we could play the market both ways. Doesn't really matter between a pre-market low, pre-market high. Even though this is technically like the second leg of a decent strong trend, we could seriously chop all the way back up here. Like, we could just extend fully. So got a little bit out of there, got a new pivot low. And yeah, all of this is still intact here. So now the buyers were here, but now they're gone. So I'm going to move this zone here. It's not that they're gone, it's just they're going to be repositioned. And then let's see, this broke here. We'll get rid of this. Let's do a little chart sweeping. A level here. And yeah. Let's see. Technically had a little level here with the two breaks, so pretty much everything got tagged. Might have been one more here. That just got like a tick from filling. What was that? Like, yeah, a couple points. That happened fast. That is a 2-bar on the 5-minute, so I think I'm supposed to actually take that short. And let's take it short. Why not? All right. So on the 5-minute, this is a short in technicality. So hold on one second. Got a quick phone call. All right. So we went short on the Rithmic account. The reason is because on the 5-minute, we have this little break here, a little 2-bar here. And this is a take short. I may even still get in short with another contract if we retrace up a little higher. Might look to go short against maybe against that trend or something. Oh, look at that. Got a little monkey that woke up too. So here we go. We're in full action this morning. Good morning. Ooh. Yeah. All right. All right, so these guys, we'll remove this for right now. That's gone. Let's see here. That level's gone. We have the 5-minute short. So because the 5-minute short's in play, I'm only going to be looking to go short so far. I'm not going to be going to looking for a long yet. All right. Let's kind of see what happens underneath this window. We are short on the Rithmic. So if we get back up into this level, I might take a cheap short here. Reason why I say it's cheap is because I would gladly short at this level if we're still in the 5-minute, as opposed to I would have taken my entry probably down here. So save myself maybe like 50 points. The trading idea would still be fine. The reason why I'm not taking down this account, because I am taking down the Rhythmic. And I like trading the 1 minute, the first hour of the day. It just a little nicer. So those reasons there, yep. All right. So far, we've taken 2 winners, 1 loser. Loser was this little, where was it? Little anomaly trade here. I guess it wasn't great context, but green candle, lower wick candle, that close screen above that usually is going to be a 2-to-1. I just started taking it and incorporating it. So far, I haven't hit it yet live on stream. The 2 that I've taken have been both failures, which I think is kind of funny, but I back tested a bunch of them and they work. Just haven't hit one on stream yet. New pivot low. Now, seems like these reinforcements, as I call them, kind of move to this range, but I would say lightly. This could be taken really easily. Change the opacity on that, make it lighter, but we're going to say they wouldn't be from that area. They would be from right here because we have all of this strong buying that, selling that happened here. So we're going to see. So 641 would be our target. Wait, 641. Why does it say something different on the... Wait, why is the NQ different on the... I need to like roll these contracts over? There are 2 different prices here. This doesn't seem like it's the right pricing here. U4, this one's UZ. Oh well, we'll stay in this one, but contracts rolled over yesterday. It says front month though, so I don't know. Be looking to go short if this one goes red. Need another monitor. Do not go red. All right, so what do we have so far? Over top trend here. Carry a lot of weight. Still have these sellers here. We did take our lows. Buyers still, I don't think it was so much buyers. There was just not sellers interested in taking this lower. Even though there was high volume here, there may have been some high absorption. These levels, if we looked at the footprint, have been big absorption there. So we may have our buyer back in play here. Oops. All right. Broke above that level. Get back up into this short level up here. Again, I'm in this 5-minute short on the Rithmic account. I am not on it on my active account. All right, volume's picking up into that area. All right. So once this trade fills out here, I can actually start to look both ways again. If I was going to take one, it would have been right here off this level break here to the upside. Or actually, I would not have taken that because of the trend, but that was something to keep in mind. So still got to get above this trend, still got to get above this level. Still have the lack of buying interest, so we need to see it come up above this right now. Not lack of buying interest, sorry. There's a lot of buying volume. We just need to see it up at these levels. And then we got pre-market highs to get through as well. If we failed one time. I might take a short here.
Order filled.
Take a tight short here. $50 could get stopped, but let's see where we're at. Get 3 points above this. 625. I said I would take a cheap short if from that 5-minute if that was in place. I might put this. I should put above pre-market highs, but yeah, this is based off a 5-minute context. But instead of getting it down here, we got it up here. So, or I say I. And I figured, well, you know what? Sellers are still here. It still has to get through these buyers. We'll see if there's interest. May move this right to pre-market highs. Might be a little bit more than I'm willing to give up, but we'll see what happens. But I don't mind the pricing here on this trade. Target would be all the way down here. Pre-market lows. It's like a bargain. The buyers are kind of chewing them up here. Sellers trying to sell it. There was some volume ticking up a little bit, but yeah, they were getting eaten up. We just need buying interest up here. We need to see buying interest right up here. Buyers are here. We just need to see them up at these levels. So now we got buyers at you know, these levels here. So these guys are going to be looking to enforce there, reinforce that. We have buyers down here. This is buyers reinforcements, right? If you look at it like a war, things make a little bit more sense. Oh, I don't know necessarily. I do think it's funny though. All right, now who looks bigger here? Sellers or the buyers? Buyers look a little bigger. Totally fine getting stopped out here. I may actually just put it, I'll put it above pre-market highs because we might toe tap that and come back down. So tapped it. Now this trade is officially over. So I can play the market both ways. Get rid of that. And then I'm actually going to close the position on my Rithmic right about, let's see here. We'll see. Tap those sellers again. These guys are gone. Still need strong buyers, but they've gotten kind of ran through now. All right. And we do not have a break yet. That's a bear. Oh, that's questionable. Zoom in here. I would call that a not break. Nada. All right, how many points did we actually go above that top wick here? 4.5. Oops. There we go. All right. So with all these buyers, it's a great chance we actually get stopped out here. But for me, it's still a great risk to reward. This trade's not completely invalid yet. I mean, usually this is a 1-to-1 trade, right? So for me to get, you know, almost 4-to-1. Is that 4-to-1? It's almost 4-to-1. Almost 4-to-1. And there's many times where my trade will go all the way to these levels and then just fall and hit my targets. So a big portion of the time, so I'd say 50% of the time that there's a retracement, there'll actually be a full extension. So the nice thing about that is that if it happens 50% of the time and I'm taking 4-to-1 on risk to reward, then I only need to be right, what, 25% of the time, 30% of the time to be profitable on that. So there is that. Buyers do look good here though. So far, we do have these levels here that it got kind of chopped out of. This looks like a V-shaped recovery. Oops. Let's keep these dudes here. Oh shoot. All right, we're gonna look to close this. I think on the rhythmic, we're gonna see this last ditch effort here. Let's hopefully it does close, right? Delta looks big. Let me see here. It's funny because Delta is still close to break even on the day. Now Delta's negative. Negative, but a green bar. So, I mean, shorts might be getting squeezed out here pretty soon. This bar doesn't turn red with a red Delta. How much time left? We got 5 seconds left. Might be a bit of a squeeze here. All right, I'm gonna clap that on the rhythmic. I'm gonna leave it for my live trade here. Oh, we do have a 2-bar to the upside. Technically. Technically, no. All right. 2-bar 5-minute. Yep, we do have a 2-bar 5-minute. All right, so we could break a 2-bar with a 2-bar. So I'm actually gonna clap this trade early. Entry was at 95. I just didn't catch it. 95 right here. This is our 2-bar break to the upside. Should be looking for. Let's see here. Should be looking for. All right, 40s, 50s. Let's see if we get it. Still got to break above that pre-market high though. Not taking it on the Top Step account. Oh man, don't tell me that trade worked out. For the short worked out. I'm actually gonna look to get long here. On the rhythmic again, we're gonna add one more. So am I in for trades here or no? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right, so I'm gonna look to get long here since I'm
Order
supposed to be in this
filled.
trade anyways. Put my stop below here. And try and get up here. Levels here. So this is the 5 minute now. Again, we're running into some of that congestion right at the this level up here. This is buyers reinforcements here. Tapped it. They're reinforcing the trade. And yeah, we should see some extension here hopefully. Break up pre-market highs would be nice. And we're gonna look to add into this trade too if things work out. ZZ. Yes, I'm using Z. Vin Diesel? What's Z, bro? That's like coffee or something, right? Soybeans? Oh yeah, so it's a new contract on Rhythmic. Yeah, I'll probably swap over next trade. I think I'm in Z for Top Step. Yeah, I'm in Top Step Z. You can still stay in the old one until Friday. Okay. Yeah, we'll stay. Yeah, I probably shouldn't stay in it too long. I'll do this last trade. I'm gonna move over to Z. I thought it auto rolled for me, but guess it doesn't. I knew they rolled over yesterday. It has more open interest. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Should still get a little extension here, no matter what. Yeah. So sellers are still intact here, right? Still need buying interest above these levels. Now we got buyers as the players here. There was a strong sell. They ate them right back up. Big volume spike, but this wasn't all sellers, right? This is probably half or more was buyers. We actually can tell with the delta on the 1 minute, but I don't have the 1 minute. Delta was negative on that 5 minute bar though. This one right here. Yeah, who knows with data tomorrow, we can get a little choppy here. It might not want to break it out. May try and keep it flat until we get that rate cut. And then the move. We'll see. Getting a little tighter on range. Still going to be keeping my eye on the 1 minute, but we are in the 5 minute context here. And then 15 minute really hasn't shown us nothing yet, so not yet. Not me at least. 5 minutes showed us a little 2-bar break here. Was it a 2-bar break? Barely. Should see a little extension if we get above these levels. See if we get some volume up here. Wow. These guys must be scary, huh? Keeps going up and toe tapping it. Pre-market highs. Yeah, new level. looking on the 5 minute on the rhythmic. Got positive delta, but the bar is even. So maybe some buyers trapped up there a little bit. Nothing too crazy though. I wouldn't say too trapped. It's about a fair point here. If we had the point of control would be about right here at this level. So here, about right. About right, I would say here be our point of control. So this is where the most volume of the day is. It would either be there or it'd be like right here. Probably right here. Guess I could just go and show it. Let's see, right profile. Let's see, we got volume profiles here. Let's see. Yeah, so about right here. Where did I say? I was down here, but my first one was right here. First one was right. All right. Still high volume down here, but yeah, right there. That's point of control. So a lot of volume, and really it's just saying that, you know, buyers and sellers are happy to sell above that. Buyers are happy to buy right below that, right? They're kind of just right here in this range. So get rid of that. Don't really use that anyways. Get rid of this as well. So no buyers up here, right? Buyers need to take above this level. They're not taking it above that level. There's strong buying up into this. But the whole portion is they really need to, you know, if this level can act as a great confidence, right? We're stuck between these two players. We're gonna see a break. But if we start to trickle into this area here, then we're gonna be seeing if this buyer here is gonna be show its strength, which I don't think it will personally. That's just me. Again, I'm in this 5-minute trade, which is, I mean, this is borderline, really tough. It broke, but let's see, did it break? Yeah, it broke. Yeah, so we're in this trade. Fa-chow. We're in that trade for sure. Now, with 2-bar breaks like this, typically the reason why I feel that they work well is because usually there's strong buying involved somewhere, right? If it's just a 1 break or a wick break, or there wasn't really strong buying happening all the time, and depending on your time frame, of course, but 2-bar is typically a little bit more reliable, especially if you're looking at the 5-minute, right? You're seeing that if we look at the 1 minute, all this check buying happened here, so a little bit more confidence. But that being said, if we trickle below this, we could see this, the floor open down here. I will be making videos on levels, identifying these zones, which is pretty easy. I mean, they're basic support and resistance, but when you look at them with the right perspective, in context with your trade, that could change the game. Now on the 5-minute, we're starting to get a little bit what I like to call algorithmic kind of suppression a little bit. Starting to get very, if we were to remove these zones, and that was just to show you the price action. Notice how the buying and the selling starting to get super like funky here. when I start to see these, this is just algos forcing price to do what it wants to do. Tight, like it's calculated. It's not a. We've been getting a lot of this over the last week and a half, and you're kind of at the whim. It's really hard to trade because I mean we're still in our trade, but it's really hard to trade, especially in the short window, because when you have higher highs and lower lows happening at the same time, people are just going to get stopped out to the upside, stopped out to the downside, and then they're going to rip it back up, go over to the upside, and just keep algo flushing people. I'm not saying that they're doing it specifically to do that, but it starts to get a little unclear, and that's where I would start maybe even looking at the 15-minute instead, right? Oh, wow. Cut Mike for a touch here. Not expecting too much from this move with us being in this algo range, but I'm hoping that it does tap up here. But this doesn't look the cleanest. It's not the cleanest thing I've ever seen in my life. 15-minute looks better, of course, but we'll see what happens here. I'll just chart this 15-minute, take the break on this. So we could run all day if it breaks 15-minute. Yeah, still trying to get above this level here. Right here. Here's your player 2. Buyers are through in the reinforcements down here. Bounced right off that again twice, right? Once, twice, 3 times. It's almost at the point now where it's like, all right, let's just play range trades all day until we break out of this range. Again, coming up here, touching that, reversing. Buyers is not interested in taking it higher, but they are interested in kind of scooping up a little slow end. So we will see. I'm in 2 long on the fast track account, by the way, as well. All right, we're just hanging out here. Might be in this trade for a while. Hopefully, it doesn't flush me out and then rip, which is likely. Yeah, so in a trade like this, I'm expecting to be in it for a little while. I mean, we're just going kind of back and forth between these two ranges. We do need buying interest here, like above these levels, right? I mean, this is obvious. But still, I'm writing it out. Yeah, this was, I don't know what this was. I don't know what this quick, crazy move was. I didn't actually look at it. But yeah, that was wild. I think that was the way of them just kind of getting to that value quickly as possible without losing money. Doji at the top of the 15-minute. I don't really mess with dojis, but technically a reversal pattern at the top of a range. We're close to it. I don't mess with that though. That's not a part of my strat. Because dojis in a strong bull could be a 3-bar play as well. So it can kind of, you got to really read the context right. Buyers did help step in again. You see that volume kind of come up. Delta was positive on that candle. Let's see, max delta, what's the minimum delta? Sellers weren't even present in that candle in the beginning, and they came in at the end. But buyers still finished strong. Now delta's negative on this next 5-minute candle here. It's just kind of bouncing back and forth between positive, negative, positive, negative. Now sellers starting to come in strong here a little bit. Buyers eating them up. Not too much though. Delta's positive, but not by much. I'm sorry, delta is negative, but not by much. So if this bar goes green on the 5-minute and delta's negative, we can say some shorts got trapped in this little area. But again, between these two ranges, we're looking for a big trap, right? We're looking for buyers to step in here and then get trapped, and we're looking for sellers to kind of get down here and then get scooped up, and that'll really amplify a move. But between these two ranges, it's tough to say this one's trapped or that one's trapped. Getting our first break on the 15-minute and the 5-minute to the downside. Check commodities here. Oh, I missed our commodity move. So focused on the short here. Entry would have been right here. No, here. Entry would have been right there. exit would have been, or first take profit would have been down here, or if we get some mixed vibes here. Gold just keeps going, or oil keeps going. Sorry. Yeah. It's all right. We'll see if we can catch a trade on oil a little later. Hold on 1 second. Cut my mic. Got our first break on the 5 minute. So if this bar goes red, I will be looking to go short and reversing this trade. I may. We'll see. When the algos are flipping like this and we're running into this real choppy mess here, it's tough to see. This is exactly what I'm talking about. But running into that kind of suppressed buying here on the 5 minute, this is looking junky. Doji up there, reversal, right, top of range. It wasn't top. It was top of the morning range, but it wasn't top of the pre-market range as well. So that was a little bit of the tough one. So the buyers are starting to get taken out here, this level. If this can't hold, if real selling actually breaks below this, we're cracking. At least we're gonna test these new lows. All right. Hold on 1 second here. We cut my mic for a while. Real tricky price action here. A little bit of an algo chop here. If this bar comes all the way back up to these candles, this is a bear trap, and we will add another. And I'll probably take a couple more on my Rithmic too. It's got to close. It's got to close on the 5 minute above this level here. But hopefully above this range. If it comes above this range, not above this wick though. I needed to be in this little pocket here. If it comes in that pocket, I'll take one more. I'll probably load up 2 more on the Rithmic. So we're gonna see. Again, I don't feel comfortable trading this algorithmic channel here. Doesn't feel great. But because of the trap context, I'll take the trap with the trend break. And that might be enough to break these sellers up here in that pre-market high. If it gets chopped down, though, I'm probably going to be hands off for the day because, you know, obviously the strat's just not, it doesn't work well. I'll be looking for conditions to kind of ripen. Yeah, I don't want to be trying to trade into the chop if that happens. So 18 seconds left. Would like to get above this range, not above the red candle. Gonna look to take another. That does happen. Looks like we're getting close here, right? And we did it. Took another. I'm gonna take another couple on the red mech as well. All right. So with this trade's gonna be a little bigger. Hopefully, we should be looking to. As I'm charting it, I just want it to run me out. I want it to completely just dust me. All right, this one should be, yeah, we should see it come up to the 80. So where's this at? 49. So I'll take one at 49. And then I'll put a stop 3 points below this. 51, 48. There we go. All right. So, bear trap. A lot of bears trapped here. Where's the delta at? Delta's positive. Max delta was, minimum delta on this candle right here was 641. So a decent amount of sellers trapped here. And then it ripped up to almost max delta. So this next bar gets max delta. I would be surprised if we didn't break, but anything can happen. Yeah, feel very rangy, understandably. So yeah, because of, yeah, 100%, Joe. 100%. We shouldn't expect too much, but you know, sometimes we'll get these crazy breaks before decisions. But yeah, it does get it feels very controlled, or not even necessarily controlled. It's just the weight of buyers. A lot of stuff gets priced in already, you know. So sometimes it's not the same as earnings run up. It gets really tricky, you know. Sometimes I don't know really. I don't want to say it live, but basically, you know, confidence need to be shown, and that may happen through different methods, right? In decisions from the Fed and whatnot. So so they might do what they can. I mean, you got market makers also protecting positions. You have just, you know, maybe lower volume because people don't really need to, they don't want to make big moves before the rate cut decision. So there's really nothing to do. Kind of kick back. They probably don't have a lot of people calling beforehand and having them fill a bunch of orders. They probably want to get a bunch of orders filled after they see what the decision is. So it's probably just easy to be range bound. I am in that long though. And a total of 4 now on the fast track account. Still need buyers to get above these levels. Reinforcements proof strong here. Just need to get above here. You do that, man, home free. But while we're waiting, I'm gonna make a cup of coffee, cut my mic, and I want to come back and just see it just rip faces. So I'll be right back. Dude, are we ripping faces or are we ripping faces? This is exact. See, I should have went and got coffee a long time ago. If I would have went and got coffee, we could have had this over here. If I would have went and got coffee 10 o'clock, these moves always happen when I'm like in the shower or getting a cup of coffee. And all of a sudden it just, look at that volume spike. That's the biggest volume of the day on that move. Hopefully we get it. I mean, that's pointing to all signs as a follow through, right? So technically this would have been an ad here on this biggest bar, but I'm already in for 2. I'm in on the rhythmic. Yeah, up quite a bit on the rhythmic. So
Order filled.
there's one. That's a 3-bar play as well. So little 3-bar we should see. Let me see here. It's a 48.24. Should see. We've got one more up here. So that fill was from the 2-bar break from the 5-minute earlier. And now the second one is going to be from the trap, the bear trap here to the upside. Hopefully we can get above these levels here. I mean, it's possible they could have allowed the break through an iceberg up here too. Little pump fake. Little sneaky iceberg. Okay, we'll let you go. Boom, real dude's here. Let's see. I'm not playing for that. I'm just saying it's possible. Took 1 out. Took 2 out of the rhythmic. We're still in for 2. All right. Break here. Strong break. I mean, technically, am I supposed to be in this one, right? I'm supposed to be in another contract. Long, this one. But I'm in, I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna go one more long. I'm supposed to be in one more long here on the 1 minute. And then we still got, even if I come back down, that's fine. I gotta trade the strategy. So get rid of this level here. This level is actually, this was the actual appropriate level here. Broke above pre-market highs. My stop on one of these is going to be down here, 802. There we go. It's going to be one of them. Let's see if we can carry this up a little bit longer. Get rid of this. I need to clean up this chart a little bit. I'm just going to remove some of this noise. That craziness. All right. Bit of a bull flag for pattern traders. Right? A little bit of a flag here. But it only works if you if it breaks the top side, right? Now the reason why I added, and I was already in for 2, the reason why I added because because hold on 1 second here. Give me 1 second. So we're dipping down now, but I'm still in this trade. Pre-market highs, the break. I mean, remember I had that iceberg theory, so it is still possible, especially with the high of a volume. Could retrace back into the range. If we do, it gets a little hairy then. But I took one more based off the strat, and it's okay if I lose to the strat. Stops below the where I need it to be. Actually, move that a little bit more. So it gets umbrella traded. It's the umbrella under my initial trap. So everything's going to be umbrellaed for that. So looking for more areas there. Touching pre-market highs now. Cracking pre-market highs now. We will see. So there was an iceberg theory up here. They let it flush through, and then all of a sudden they have the real sell order up here. Which is the 90s, 852 on the DOM, yeah. But yeah, we're still in this trade. So we have buyers level 3 right here. This is your buyers level 3 right here. Oops, that's too much. Level 3 buyers. Potential iceberg. Delta has turned over to negative from 600 positive to negative delta now. So I think. Wait, no. Let me see. Where's our actual? Where are we at here? Cumulative delta. Here we go. Okay, here we go. I was missing the cumulative delta this whole time. No, delta's super positive. Okay. It did flip on the candle, but not on this one. We got big boost. We were at the bottom of that trap. We're at 248. This one, 248 positive delta, more aggressive. 248 more aggressive buyers and sellers throughout the whole day. And now we're up to 1,000 more up here. So quite a bit more. With this big of a spike though, with that much volume, I'm surprised we retraced this much. Because with that much volume spike, you would assume that there's a ton of buyers in this area, right? So even though we did have buyers here, it's a little sketch to not have a strong continuation. To have a slowdown like this off that big of a volume spike, that's kind of like, it's kind of uneasy. Kind of like this music right now. Uneasy, right? Everything's making me feel uneasy right now. Let's just switch that. The whole vibe was making me feel uneasy, dude. It was giving me spooky vibes. So technically we should squeeze above this level because we just had a huge short interest and got bought back up like that. Yeah. All-time highs on SPX. All right. I'm not digging this. I'm not gonna lie. I can't intuition this though, but I'm not digging it. I can't cut it early, but I want to. I do not like that volume spike. I can on the rhythmic though. We'll see. We're back into the pre-market range again. Oh boy. As much as I want to cut this trade, I cannot. All right, let's see what's happening here. Maybe we can. I'm going to remove some of this real quick. 15 minute. Nah, I mean, what are we going to do here? So if this 15 minute, if I'm looking here, if this 15 minute comes back down into here, to this range right here, if it goes below this line, huge bull trap. Huge 15-minute bull trap. We got 4 minutes left. So I will look to reverse the position if that happens. On the rhythmic, I'm gonna stay in. Gotta stay disciplined here, because what's more frustrating than you trying to front run the market and then it ends up going in your favor? So Got to stay in the market. I'm okay with being stopped out. I'm not okay with getting out of my trade and then it actually going in my favor. That's what I'm not okay with. That's what makes people flip keyboards over. All right, what do we have here? We do have one break here. We do have 2 breaks here on the 1 minute. So this is actually bearish as well on the 1 minute. Still can't. We're in a 5 minute context, so I can't get out of the 5 minute, but we will see. So 15 minute again, 3 minutes left. Come back into this range. It's gonna feel very trappy. Get rid of these lines so that way we can see the 15 minute a little bit better. So I removed all the drawings there so that we can see this 15 minute better. And we can get rid of this one here.
Order filled.
All right, there's one stop there. And then the trap is down here. So again, if we go below this white line, I'm going short. We go above it, if we're touching it, I still would probably go short. If we kind of scoop up above it, like up here, I'm not gonna go short. Dude, the iceberg. Was the iceberg theory true? I would only know if I saw the icebergs, but I had this feeling that they're gonna pump fake it, this much volume, no continuation, iceberg this. Oh, dude. I felt it in my loins. It felt like a iceberg. All right, we got 2 minutes left on this 15-minute candle. That's the one I'm watching. Starting to dip into some profits on both. So now if we're in this 15-minute trade, which is very likely, but if we get into this 15-minute trade, super chop, man. It's just a bummer because this buyers are still here, right? We still have buyers here. It's just real tricky. But we have a ton of buyers here that just got trapped. Ton. More than the buyers were here. Look at this, just opening up. 1 minute left. I just hope it stays above this point in the last minute. I don't want to get just completely destroyed on this trade. Oh no, it's opening up so much. I mean, it is what it is. I'm staying in this trade. Oh, look at that. Look at that, just gets destroyed. That's exactly what I didn't want to happen. All right, tried to close the position on Rhythmic. We'll see if it closes. Still on the trade. All right, still gonna look to go short here on the 15-minute if we do not break below this wick. That's the key. Do not break below this wick with the body. If we break below this wick with the body, I cannot go short because there's no more meat on the bone. I would prefer it to have been up here. This would have been better. Still in this trade, by the way. Rhythmic's not getting me out of this trade, which is fine. Probably a bunch of people getting trapped and everything. We're going to sell one here. Ooh. Whoa, I don't like the algorithmic movement on that 15-minute though. I don't like it. I should look at this. See the algorithmic kind of like flop here? I don't like that. That's suggesting to me we're going to touch down here and then rip all the way back up to this algorithmic kind of channel here again. I do not even want to deal with that. I'll take this one. This is probably the I'll take this one in terms of a bunch of different contexts. By the way, I can't get out of my position here on Rhythmic. It says that it accepted my position, but it does. Oh, there we go. Uh-oh, it put me in short for 4. That's not good. Let's just close that. Thank you. All right. Actually, that might have been good. Going short for 4 there. Not loving this at all. I'm going to be real. We're $16 down in the drawdown. I might take my 8-point loss and run with it today. We hit that trade, didn't get the extension, right? I had a feeling that they were going to iceberg this with how much volume cut through, because this should have continued. This right here should not have gotten below. With how much volume was here, this should not have gone below this, period. If this was legit buying. So when you had that, and I mean, look at the sellers now. I mean, this is actually not all selling. There's buying interest here too. But Delta completely flipped negative. We're a complete negative Delta now. It was the massive, massive negative Delta on that bar. Negative 1400 Delta on a 5-minute. That's crazy. So, yeah, level was taken there. When we're range bound like this, I don't like playing intraday levels because you get kind of chopped around a little bit. But I will play trends. Kind of sketch though, right? Like that's what I was saying. I don't like this at all. When we had that big of a volume spike, came below that volume spike, tapped it, I'm like, uh-oh. And then this is what I'm talking about on the algorithmic movement on the 15-minute. So because of this weird dredging lower and the new highs here, yeah. All right. I'm gonna break a roll today, but it's because of the context. I'm cutting this.
Order filled.
We lost 20 points today. Because of the widening range, it gets really tricky to trade. And there's going to be better conditions tomorrow, probably. More than likely, we're going to get a lot better conditions tomorrow. So, shoot, commodities might have been the move today. Actually, there's your short entry on crude. Gold was the short entry right here. Commodities were the play today. I may just trade commodities a day ahead, but it's tough to say. I got 4 screens going right now, so. But that's all good. We hit a good trade today. Had some good analysis on it. I had a couple good, I don't want to say gut feelings, but I had a couple good theories, including, so we had the pre-market high was roughly here. Where are we at here? 930. Pre-market high was roughly here. And when you had that big of a volume spike and then not follow through, as soon as you came down, this is fine. This retracement right here is fine. But when you can't get any more continuation there, that is like, as soon as these bars kind of came in not green, I'm like, oh, this doesn't look good. Look at this. Look at this sharpening up here. I'm not touching it. Because with the algo chop now happening on the 15-minute, I see it happening. It happened here on the 5. Notice this, right? Notice this. Notice that, all right? That is called trying to screw you over. Not trying to screw you over, but I will say trying to screw my strategy over. So, and then for people, for example, that go as long, they're hoping for a continuation, they get stopped out. Shorts looking for a continuation, they're going to get stopped out, and then it's going to rip up here, and it's just going to trade wider and then narrower until tomorrow. So, there's still money to be made, no doubt. I mean, you technically could just trade the bottom there, but you know, you got to be banking on algos to flip the script on you. But yeah, this feels jank. We're only down $45. I'm actually really happy with that. I think I'm down a little bit more on the Rhythmic, but I think that's because Rhythmic didn't want to let me out there. All right, not bad though. All in all, not too bad. Commodities were the play though. Commodities were the play. I mean, technically, I'm not gonna. Entry was there. We'll sell one here. Let me see. I can get a fill here. I get a fill here. I'll get one. I get a fill here. Because that's where I would have entered. And I'll put a stop right here. 401.
Order filled.
Oh, there we go. Look at that. This is just gonna own me too. Alright, now we're good. We're gonna take profits down here. Put a stop. I'll tick above here. I'll still get a fill here too on this one. Wants to fill me here. I'll take one of those too. Oh yeah. This is why I cut the 15-minute though, because if the 15 minutes gonna algo like the 5 minutes algoing, it's just gonna be a gnarly day. I mean, you see it happening, right? I'm not the only one. Oh, Joe, sorry about that. It's coming back down. Let's see if we get a retrade. Yeah. Yeah. FTT is jacked. Yeah, I know. I got caught, Joe, on the FTT. I know. It was brutal. Brutal. It's all good though. I mean, I'm gonna trade the commodities. FTT, that was a funny move. Yeah, they do big time. I mean, they're getting their own server. I guess they just got their own dedicated server, right? Pretty recently, like today, yesterday. They're starting the migration. I think they use that terminology. All right, so I didn't get the fill on crude, but we got the fill on gold. So play this range here. Take it here. Tiny little. We'll go here. So I'll give you guys my my strat for Heikinashi I just made up over the weekend. I met with some friends. I met a fellow trader, and she was telling me that she trades Forex with Heikinashis, and I'm like, you're crazy. First off, because Forex is like, you know, seeing the lagging data come in with Forex is like, it's gnarly enough in itself. But I mean, you could trade it. Patterns still work on it, but it's just not like my favorite. I don't like the price action as much. Anyways, that kind of opened up, didn't it, a little bit? So I got a real simple rule here. So with Heikinashis, I just looked at it and I created a real quick rule. So when the bar is green and we go up, the last solid bar, which is right here, a solid bottom, if you break it, you take it. Here's the break. So the short is here. Now the stop is above, a couple ticks above the last white bar. 2 ticks. And then you ride it. You ride it all the way until you actually take a partial of the zones, extremes. So this would have been a partial, on off here. And then you rode it, the rest of it, until you get to either a candle that breaks, that fully closes above a body, a green candle that fully closes above a solid body top, or 2 green candles. So your stop, your out would have been right here. 2 green candles. 1, 2, boom. So that would have been your out, and then your in would have actually been, let me see here. Your in would have been this right here. Still working on it, but I did a little back testing. So here's a solid body. In would have been right here. Boom. And again, stop 2 ticks below. 1, 2. And now our out would be either, our first out would be probably at this zone right here, or 2 white candles. So this would have been 1, 2. That would have been your stop, 2.2. So, and then now, same rule applies here. So, oh, you see oil starting to flip too. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. I'm telling you guys, I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. The algos today are in full swing. I'm not touching it, dude. That looks so gnarly. You could range trade it probably, but you could probably be like, all right, I'm just gonna buy down here, sell here, and just range traded all day. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Oh yeah. Today is one of those days where I wanted, if I actually developed a range strategy, today would be the day. And as soon as I saw the 5-minute algo here, right here, this one right here, as soon as I saw this 5-minute algo baloney, initiate range trade. Range trade operation. Anyways, entry was here. So close below this bar here. See how it's a solid bar? Here we got to close below it. And then I put a couple stop. See how it's a couple ticks? Well, this is only one tick, but we do one more tick. And then the take profit is going to be down where these wicks are. I put a little ahead of the wicks, but that's going to be the take profit. So, so the entry, I got my fill here, which is right. Oh, this is a 1 minute. Oh, I never trade the 1 minute. Oh well, I'll trade the 1 minute for right now. But yeah, I like the 5 minute. See how the 5 minutes looking. Oh, I don't look good. Maybe I'll trade the 1 minute right now. I'll just take this 20. 5 minute looks horrible. Nah, we'll leave it. Anyways, entries here off the first break of the solid bar, solid bottom, boom. And then I ride it all the way down to an extreme, which technically would be like right here. But it is kind of ranging a little bit. Let me see here. It's kind of trending a little bit, right? Take it right here. And so we'll say trend or extreme. I haven't really messed with the trends yet, though. My gosh, he's not gonna lie. And then our outing would be 2 green bars. So, and then we would just rinse and repeat the process. Seems very easy. Try trade of 5. They have trade of 8. Yeah, I don't know. I hope my mic's on. Yeah, it is on. Good. I hate when I catch myself doing that and then I just get chopped all day. All right, here's a green bar. Let's try it. Should I just take my $12 of profit? Big volume. Couldn't get below above the MA. So the tricky part with this is sometimes you take a lot of flat trades or a lot of like tiny drawdown trades like this one. Like, all right, here's your break, here's your stop out, here's your break, here's your stop out, but it's pretty much break even. That's the nice thing about it is you're taking a lot of like break even trades. So let's see here, you would go short here. What time is it? 8:14. Okay, good. You would probably take this one because this one didn't really break it. So you take this one, put a stop 2 ticks above, and then you'd probably be looking to get down in this range somewhere. Stopped out there. Oh, yeah, hold on 1 second.
Order filled.
All right, so just marking out some of this Heikin-Ashi trades right here, just doing a little back testing for the day. So lost a point there, lost 0.4 there, lost 1.5 here. Actually, you would have lost only right here, 0.4 there. And you would have taken this long. This is all 1 minute. I haven't really back tested the 1 minute, but in theory, though, this is how I would probably trade it. And then let's see here. Probably take the first one here. There, that one would have worked. At least on the partial. And then the second one would have been right here, this level here. So a lot of interesting players here. But yeah, I'm digging it for commodities. Ripping back up on the 15-minute. Reason why I didn't go short there, because I had a strong feeling we are going to algo out back to the upside again. I don't know if you guys see this, but this was a 15-minute trap here. Still could work. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not touching it. You got all kinds of randomness going on today. You got this. You got this. You got this. This is all 15-minute, right? Try and trade that. And then you have the algo move here on the 15-minute, right? You had the 5-minute flush here, which is incorporated in this. And you also have the top trend here. You have this one here that kind of range the same kind of direction. Craziness today. Craziness. I mean, how do you guys trade this? Took a little range trade on Rhythmic. Not confident to do it on the thing, but I just took a sell trade into this, and then I could have taken a buy trade here, and hopefully comes back up here. Just rinse and repeat all day. Pattern people, this looks a little heads and shoulders-y, right? Other pattern, this looks a little double bottomy. Looks a little choppy. I'm calling this a pump and dump. I think there was an iceberg here. I think they let it go, high volume push, and then they reinforce that with an iceberg. I have a feeling, I have a strong feeling. I'll have to look back at the tape and see. Buyers still here, reinforcing that position. Dipped in there, touched it. Got player one buyers, reinforcements, sellers, sneaky iceberg. So took a quick pump here, sold into about right here. It took like a partial here, and then it took partial here. And I took partial like right here. It's real quick. Yep. Oh yeah, let's check our. Oh, look at that. So with the break below there again, there was the out, and then this was a second entry here. Boom, and it would cut below. See, this is should be trading commodities today. Yep. Commodities where it's at today. Look at that. Will we finally dump here? Slow buying, quick dump. Slow buying, quick dump. Yep. Who knows? Odds are I could have bought here. And sold here. Over and over and over again. Yep. So this could have been like the iceberg. This could have been actually player one here. Player one buyers here. This could have been the iceberg here. Pump fig iceberg. This is probably not accurate, but still fun to think in theory that this is happening on both sides of the market right now, both the buying and the selling side. Look at that. This floats all the way back up. What's this candle over? I take this one long for fun. It's got a pretty big top wick though. Much time left in this 5-minute candle? 27 seconds. This technically would be a buy. Look at that break. Just a little bit of some chum here. Should have got back in right here. I'm gonna get into this short here, see if I can get a fill down here. Get a fill down there, I'll take it. Just gets away from us though. What are you gonna do? See it come, boop, tag me, tag and run. What a tight stop. All right. That's pretty much gonna be it for me this morning. I think. Gotta get ready and go to work. It's a 2-hour stream. Oh man, that would be funny if we come back up to that and tap it.
Order filled.
What just happened? Okay, got the long. 1 tick below, 2 tick below. I'll put my stop in roughly up here. Right here. And we'll see. There you go. Oh man, that one just got away. That was the one that got away right here. So this is your entry. That was the entry. Stops here. Partials here. And then you just let it run. Let it run until the 2-bar. The next one probably down here somewhere. In the oil. See if that one works out. How big is that a trade? 18? Oh, okay, that's not bad. I have a feeling this is going to clean up a little later. Maybe like in the next like hour and a half. But yeah, it's tough to get in right now. Boom, 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 boom. We're taking trends on this. I would take probably a trend break of this range, honestly, on the 5-minute. It's kind of consolidating tight. It looks a little heavy. Feels heavy to me. Feels like we can actually skirt down here and kind of get back to this level, right? Back to this level here. See if we actually kind of get back into this range here. I don't think that was an iceberg. I do think it was a strong buying along with strong buyers here. Then there's just these buyers kind of got absorbed. Tried to take it up higher, it didn't happen. We can see it get pretty heavy here. I'm gonna take one for fun. Nah, I'm not gonna take one for fun. I was gonna take one for fun on the big buying zones down here. I was gonna take one for fun on the rhythmic, but we'll just stay disciplined here. And yeah, in that long on crude, try and play out these levels. Gold trade would have worked out great. Oh, that's a little disappointing. I need to get on the 1 minute here. The 1 minute's working better. No, 1 minute's definitely not working better for gold. Oil working good for gold though. Try that. I was looking on the 5 minute anyways. 5 minutes looking a little cheesy. One second. Oh, thank you. Just take. If you wanted to put it down here, you could have just put it right here. That would have been a nice little trade there. Oh, wow. Just really opened up there. Goodness. Look at that. Let's put pressure on oil even. Got that move to the downside. This break. I take this break. I may take it. I take it and then jump in the shower. If it goes, it can go really quick. Still have a lot of buying down here though. Strong buyers. I think that was an iceberg up here though, for real. I don't think the one down here was an iceberg. I think that was just where strong buyers were already laid up. I had a feeling that was kind of like, if you're looking on the dome and you're seeing this kind of open up, you're seeing no sellers, and all of a sudden they just blasted you right there. All right, there's one break. If this one goes, I'm gonna take a 1 minute. I'll take a 1 minute break here. I'm okay with taking trend breaks out of a range, right? Out of a tight consolidationary range. If this bar goes red, I'm gonna go short 1 minute. Might take it on Rhythmic too. We'll see. Like that oil trade's not working. Oh, look at that. Look at that, mama, right there. This was not even put right. There we go. 12, 11. And that is, we're not taking that. Makes me almost want to just buy it just to play the range if it wants to play chop all day. I see you're not scalping anymore. Yeah, Isaac, I'm hanging out. I'm chilling right now. Day's not too bad. Doing a little Heikinashi trade right now on the crude, small trade. Trying to get a little, missed my trade on gold. That was a bummer. That was a great trade. Keeping it really tight. Had a couple winners, couple losers this morning. I got out of the 15-minute trade because I did not like the algo chop today. This is technically a trap though, big trap on the 15-minute. Right here. And you'd be looking to get at least 1.5. So at least 640s. It's very possible. And then we had what was it? We had a bit of a where was it? For some kind of like break or something. We tried to take long. And then my biggest thing today is just it feels very, I'm gonna say algorithmic, but it's really when I say algorithmic, it just feels like there's a couple algorithms working against each other almost. Like there's just a bunch of craziness. You know, one of them's gonna let up here eventually. I said it might get clean here pretty soon. I'm actually gonna take this short if we on a scalp if we this bar goes red. Let's see, oil, gold. Gold. The runner would still be in there. Take one, the runner would still be going. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. Gold just opened up. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be slowly working with those Heikinashis here pretty soon. I'm gonna take this short if this goes red.
Order filled.
All right, we're gonna take one short there. Let's see, small little. See if we get 20 points. Take one on the Rhythmic too. Why not? It was snappy. I'm actually in the wrong contract though on this one. How many points are we here? 70. We're gonna go 73. 73.25. All right, there we go. The measurement here. There we are. All right. I know there's buyers here. Buyers are still present. But I will take the trend break. But we'll see. If we're down 40 points for the day, it's really not that bad considering that is if oil doesn't hit us for another 9 points. Take the break, no problem. Definitely not expecting rainbows today. We'll see if it gives it up right here. Oh, all right. today is just one of those days. When we get days like this, you take your foot off the gas and you just chill. Unless you're playing range. If you're playing ranges, you're probably having the best day of your life. See if we can get a little open up here. Where are we at? Let me get rid of this. See if we get this trade to open up a little bit. Get a couple red bar break again. I'll take another short. See if we can get into it a little bit. Actually, at the level that we bought at, I would actually look if we break below that with a couple bars. I'll look to take that short as well. It's one. Let's see if we hold here. Oil's kind of working out a little bit too. I'm gonna cut my mic real fast. Doesn't want to give it up today. Doesn't want to do it. Buyer's still present here. Or there might just be a lack of selling interest. I don't see a ton of buying volume, but technically here, though, there's a big absorption here. So, yeah, I might do what I did the other day where I said that unless we break above these levels here, like above them and below them, right? There's no point in trying to trade into continuation because I'm technically selling into resistance. Like we didn't break the resistance yet. I am taking the range break, but we are technically I am selling into resistance. I know I am though, but it's just with breaks they tend to still work pretty good even when you're in a range. Trend breaks tend to be almost the first signal for me out of a range. So I don't mind taking them at all. And we are in that 15-minute short trap still, although it's not pretty. Right? Nothing about it's pretty actually. But yeah, we are in the context of that 15-minute short. So really, I shouldn't be looking at longs right now until that short has come to fruition. Touching, running, bumping. Oil's opening up a little bit. Might get a little tap here, a little love tap. Oh boy, look at that. Look at that. Came down to this range. It's just not wanting to give it up today. It's hitting new lows, but it's really not being able to get there. Spire's trying big time. Propping it, propping it, propping it, propping it. Propping it, propping it, propping it, propping it. And just it keeps knocking at the door. It's got to open, right? Or maybe they'll just quit knocking. These are all the buyers here just scooped up, scooping stuff here. Now we're getting a little heavy here. Trying. Oh, dude, gold. Gold gave you another entry and I missed it again. Here's your other entry on gold right here. I gotta keep my eye on this. This isn't a true 5 minute. Oh, it's 1 minute. What am I thinking? Of course. Here's your other entry right here. Boom. Stop real tight. 1, 2. And you just let it ride. I wouldn't even know where you take your first profit at. Probably ahead of that. Probably right here is your first one. Then you let the other one ride. 1 minute's coming back up, at least trying to. Buyer's still present here, doing a lot of absorbing. So if this is a little hit, we'll take the hit, and that'll be it for us. What time is it? Oh, no, I gotta go here pretty soon. All right, well, I'm going to leave this stream up until I close it here in a second. I'm gonna let this trade either close out, fill or kill. On the Rhythmic, I'll do the same thing. I'll just let it ride. Sorry if we go down a little bit. Not too bad though. Alrighty, I'll be off mic for a bit. Looking like those buyers are still there at the bottom. Which is no problem at all. We're still in this little inflection point here. Might get stopped out right here. Cut the trade here on the Rhythmic. There we go. Cut the trade on the Rhythmic. Totally good. No problems today. I think the real winner here was the commodities. If we would have, if I would have pivoted to the commodities a little earlier in the day, as soon as I saw that algorithmic happening, commodities were looking prime. So That could have been it. Rhythmic's working pretty good right now. And yeah, small loss today, 40 points. That is okay. We pulled off about what? Tuesday we pulled off 500 points. No, that was Wednesday. Wednesday 500 points. Pulled off 400 points off the market Friday. And could have got more. I just passed all my evals, so I was out of town, so that was that. So a 40-point loss, and we'll see if crude actually makes me 20 of those points back. Break even for this morning's not too bad. Real choppy day. That's a nice thing about having these different contextual trades, the way I draw my trends. It helps you not get chopped out too much. And then, you know, knowing there's a player down there too, I probably did not have to take that trend break. Really, like seeing that and knowing that there's buyers here. You know, looking back, I could have just sat that one out and just been like, you know what? There's probably buyers here looking to take it up. I still think short term we kind of run below this again, but yeah, we're just waiting for tomorrow's data. Might get a little move in the afternoon session. Might get a move right now. But anyways, I gotta go. Gotta go to work, and soon I'll do this full time. Hopefully, be here all day, which I enjoy trading. So I know a lot of people's goal is just to be here for 30 minutes a day or whatever it is, take one trade. But I really enjoy it. So yeah, we'll see if that one fills. Fills right here. Get a little extension, that would be nice. I think Rhythmic, we're down pretty good. We're down probably like a few hundred or 50 points. I was taking double contracts, I think. And then I don't have stops, of course, either. And then I got stuck in that short when I tried to cut it. But all is well. It's all good. It's no big deal. Alrighty. I'm out on YouTube. I'm going to hop over to Discord, say later. And then, yeah, hope you guys have a good day. Take care. Sorry, yes, sir. Let's see here. There we go. Oh, goodness.